Navigating Career Transitions with Insights from the book Pivot by Jenny Blake. Welcome to another episode of A Doctor's Journey podcast, navigating life and medicine with coaching and healthcare innovation. I'm your host, Dr. Miguel Villagra, internal medicine physician, telemedicine provider, digital health advisor, and artificial intelligence passionate to improve workflow for physician and entrepreneurship workflow improvement. In today's episodes, we're going to be exploring how to manage career transition using principles from a very important book for me, that is Jenny Blake's Pivot. The only move that matters is your next one. I've been asked a lot about additional resources, some of my career transition clients, and I must emphasize that this has been one of the books that has set a blueprint for my coaching program. Whether you are considering a shift to a new specialty, administrative role, leadership position, or even non-traditional clinical position as a digital advisor, or you're starting your own healthcare startups, this episode will guide you through the process of pivoting effectively and efficiently. In the dynamic field of medicine, physicians often need to transition, or as Jenny is described, as pivot, whether towards a new specialty, administration, non-traditional roles, and there are very valuable strategies and insights that we can use to navigate these career changes efficiently. Blake defines a pivot as a methodical shift in a new, related direction based on a foundation of strengths and experience. For a physician, this means leveraging your medical expertise and skills to explore new opportunities within or outside of medicine. There are 4 key stages of the pivot. These are planned, scan, pilot, and launch. So we're going to go through each of them and see how these work, because this builds the foundation of your career transition journey. The initial step in a successful pivot is to firmly plant your feet in your existing strengths and values. Having that insightful knowledge is extremely necessary for a successful career change. This involves reflecting on your professional journey, identifying what aspects of your career you find most fulfilling, and recognizing your core competency. At Adoctorsjourney, we offer a modified Wheel of Life questionnaire where the clients go through this insightful process to answer different questions, and they can get more clear on what type of transition they might be looking at, or if the one that they're pursuing is the right one to meet their needs. What are the steps for this? Number 1, reflect on your career. Consider what you have enjoyed most about your work, what skills you have developed, and what values drive you. In these regards, and having a true skill assessment or your professional core competency becomes crucial to help you decide what is going to be the best strategy for your next move or change. But blending these with a good value-based assessment is also necessary. Identify transferable skills. List all the skills that can be applied in various settings, such as leadership, communication, problem-solving, analytic thinking. There is a recent report from LinkedIn where they mentioned that new employers are more interesting on prospects that are nimble, that are able to be flexible on the level of capacity of the knowledge that they have. And if COVID teaches something for those in medicine, is that definitely as physicians, we can definitely be challenged about our positions. There is no position without any risk. And having that in analysis, that intentional thinking about where you are, it can open the doors of what options are out there, not only inside, but also outside of medicine. Then you go to the scan process where you start exploring opportunities. Once you have this solid foundation of what you want or where you are on your journey, the next step is to see in the horizon of opportunities which one are the ones that are more valuable and match your skill set, your values, and your needs. This includes different career paths, and you can research on it. And a lot of the skill gaps we have, it can easily be filled out by online courses or master degrees, etc. I believe in the power of networking, and networking with colleagues and mentors and coaches can help you and keep you open to new ideas. Specifically, be very intentional with it. If you can find somebody that has going through the path that you're entertaining, there is a lot of power on that specific intentional network. Through this scan process, you're going to do some research, look into various roles within healthcare, administration, leadership, consultant, telemedicine, or roles that are outside of patient care. There are multiple venues that physicians can entertain. Networking, connecting with peers who have made this transition, attend industry conference, join professional groups, and seek mentorship from those who have pivoted successfully is very empowering. We have a very amazing group called PEX, and that is focused on physician and physician entrepreneurs. Consider continuous education and explore additional training or certificates. Not necessarily has to be an MBA or an MPH, but some online courses can help you and guide you through the right direction of what you want to entertain. The next phase is pilot, testing the waters. The pilot phase involves experimenting with potential new direction in a low-risk manner. This is crucial for physicians who are risk-averse. And when you're going through a significant career change, you can explore different paths without committing fully. In my case, when I started in telemedicine back in 2020, I started doing just a few shifts at first. I started with 1, then 2, and then I will start building up my telemedicine practice and grow as I see more opportunities coming through. Sometimes you might want to consider a part-time role or a consultant role or even volunteer work if what you're pursuing really resonate with what you want to do. Shadowing and informational interviews, being able to interact with CEO, CFO, people in leadership position on the area that you want to focus on is very empowering. And then you go to launch, making the transition. Once you have gather all sufficient information. Once you gather sufficient information and experience, the final step is to launch your new career path. And this involves making a decisive move based on your pilots and planning for a smooth transition. This includes different steps, creating a transition plan where you develop a detailed plan outlining the steps that you need to move from your current role to your new one, including timelines, resources, and milestones. Communicate your decision clearly. This decision that is relevant, just share it with important stakeholders, colleagues, family, mentors, because their support can be crucial during this transition. And prepare for challenge. Anticipate potential challenge and have contingency plans in place. Be prepared to adapt and stay resilient during the initial phase of this new career. In positive intelligence, we call this preventive saboteur. When you know what your judge, your inner critic is, you can clearly see how it will start appearing more often during times of stress, during times of change, during times of uncertainty. Be ready and prepare for it. It will help you to cope with it in a very efficient way. I personally have gone through different career changes, from being a hospitalist to start doing telemedicine to a business owner at Adoctorsjourney.com and now digital health advisor for 4 different healthcare startups. It's been quite a fascinating journey, and each step, each milestone has taught me important things. One of the ones I want to share with you is that there's a whole world out there for you to consider. If you feel that you want to get to a change, connect. A Doctor's Journey offers a lot of different resources that can be very useful for those entertaining a career change. Successfully navigating a career pivot can have significant long-term benefit for personal growth and fulfillment. It helps you continue learning and remain nimble and adaptable. It helps you enhance career satisfaction by aligning your work with things that are important for you, your passion, your interests, and your values. You have a broader impact because pivoting as a physician can help you leverage your expertise in new ways, potentially offering broader areas of healthcare services. Like in my case, currently I'm up to 20 medical licenses and have that opportunity to serve a population that before I couldn't. Is extremely empowering. In my particular case, as a Latino physician that offer care to Latino patient needs, it just makes me feel very fulfilled. Empowerment and confidence, because each successful pivot will build your confidence and a sense of empowerment. As a physician, it can make you more resilient and better prepared for future challenges. Embracing the pivot is not just about changing jobs, it's about evolving and aligning your career with your evolving interests and values. And as the healthcare landscape continues to change, The ability to pivot effectively will be invaluable skill for physicians seeking to achieve their full potential and make meaningful contributions to the field. Thank you for joining A Doctor's Journey podcast, navigating life and medicine with coaching and healthcare innovation. And I'm your host, Miguel Villagra. If you find this information helpful, please subscribe, share with your colleagues, and stay tuned for future episodes.